Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some Kingdom Come Deliverance. Just going to quickly go through the in-game settings now. Playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160. Ultra high preset. HD textures are on. Field of views at 75, which is maximum. So I'm going to the advanced graphics tab now so you can see in more detail. Anti-aliasing method of choice is SMAA1TX. Everything else is at ultra high. There are some sliders you can max out, but just for the purpose of the game, I'm going to just be playing at the ultra high preset. I'm not going to make any modifications to the preset itself. Now, the game does look fantastic with mods. It looks okay as the base game as well, but it looks even better with mods. But I like to do modded videos separately. I just want to give you guys a kind of a baseline of the performance. Now, I delayed playing this game because I wanted to wait for my 5950X, and it finally turned up yesterday. I've got it purring at 4.85 gigahertz on the first 8 cores and 4.75 gigahertz on the second 8 cores. It's a unified architecture this time, so CCX overclocking is only 2 CCDs. You can't do each 4 cores different core clocks. So another thing I want to mention as well, I have got SMT on. The only thing is that ReaderTuner has limited functionality at the moment for the 5950X, so I can only show the actual cores and not the threads.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? Alright. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Okay, quite a lot of chores. I'm just going to go and quickly get something to eat. His mum did have something on the fire, so let's take a bite from the pot, shall we? Okay. I am ready to go now. I'm just gonna admire the countryside. One of the things why I wait for the 5950X, the game really wasn't getting the best out of my 3950X. It requires a bit more IPC to run properly. I was getting dips below 90% CPU usage, so the 5950X doing a great job in getting the best out of the RTX 3090, even at 4K, would you believe?
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Okay, so I got the crossguard now. So I know some of you guys have questions about my GPU temps. They are real. I'll explain the reason why they're so cool. So I'm using the tough Asus Gaming OC aftermarket card, but I've set the voltage to 0.1 volt, so it's a bit of an undervolt and I've also got the fans at 75%. Not only that, I've got my PC placed at my window, and it's a cold English morning, and I've got my window open, so I'm just taking advantage of the elements basically. So that's why the GPU is so cool. It's not water cooled or anything.
Henry's come to see us.
So let's I'll speak to this Kunesh guy and see if he will give us the money, shall he?
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Oh, I tried to be reasonable, but if he wants to get lemon, okay, we can do it like that. It's no problem. Debts must be paid. You know what? Let's just kick it off.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me, would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Take care.
Come on then, you old man. I'm gonna put you in your place. Oh, you weren't ready for the right straight, were you? I'm gonna bloody your nose. Let's get a bit of stamina back. I haven't played this game in a while, so I don't quite remember how to do it perfectly, but I'm sure I can play it well enough to beat up this old drunk.
Yeah!
Let's go to the right.
That's gonna cost you your life.
Is that right? Let's get our stamina back. It's a good shot there. Oh, he dodged that pretty well. I can block myself, but I don't really care about blocking. I just want to inflict maximum damage. Nice little dodge there from him. He's pretty strong in the clinch, isn't he? Caught him with a right straight. Come on, Kunesh, just give it up, man. I tried to be nice. All we want is our money or the tools. Doesn't need to go any further than it is. It's a big guy though, that's why he's better in the clinches. How many more shots can you take to your nose? Come on, just give me the money and the tools. Okay, let's get out of the bushes, shall we? It's getting a bit out of the way here.
I'm
Not
over
bad.
here.
He's got some fight in him though, the old man. Better than I thought he'd be. I need to catch him coming in. Oh, got him. Finish him with that left straight.
Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Okay, so let's go and get all the stuff that Kunesh owes us for. So he owes us for the axe. So I guess I can take this. And he also owes us for the hammer and nails. That should be in his house somewhere. Let's have a look. So you haven't played the game in a while, so that took a little bit longer than it should have. But we got the job done. There's a little chest here. So the hammer and nails, we can just take everything. Right. So what I can do now is sell these at the market and make some money to buy some charcoal. And then I got to collect the ale. So there's a few vendors here. I'll speak to this guy. He's more about linen, so maybe this guy, he might be more inclined to buy what I've got to sell.
God be with you.
Okay, let's talk trade. I'm gonna disable my on-screen display very quickly. So we're gonna sell Kunesh's axe, Kunesh's hammer, and the nails. And that should be about it. Close the deal. So I think I made like 6 pieces of gold from that. Not a lot, but should be enough to buy the charcoal.
Just a few snaps.
Let's go and speak to this guy. He seems to be the one that's selling it. Okay, so I need to get the charcoal. I don't know, 2 pieces. That should do it. Alright, let's close the deal. Okay. So maybe I was meant to buy 10. I'm not too sure. Let's have a look.
Good luck then.
Let's buy 8 more. Don't have enough money, so... Okay, now I can just go to Bianca and get the ale.
You can't be serious,
So I'm just going to skip the cutscene. It's quite boring. There's not much going on.
Not that I don't want
So
to teach
basically,
spiritual lessons.
these guys just wanted me to
I really
throw
don't have
some
time.
That's disappointing.
muck
Still,
at someone's
we
house.
can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, hell. How could you possibly chance like this?
Yeah, not really worth it. I just want to stick to the main mission. Getting around 60 to 70 frames depending on what you're looking at. So the game is very, very demanding, as I mentioned. Let's go find this Bianca girl. There she is.
God save my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniat?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Okay, so got through speaking with Bianca now. I guess I gotta go back to his father and give him what he asked for.
Everything for the house. Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
I mean, the game runs reasonably well, even in this town where it's quite demanding. There's obviously more demanding scenes in the game, but at 4K with these settings, it's always been quite challenging. But the system's coping pretty well.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Actually, there's one thing I forgot. Just give me a moment.
Get a move on. We have to finish the sword today.
Oh man, I must have missed something. Oh well. I want to come back to this game with some mods. I don't want to bore you too much with the opening scenes. I think I'll leave it there, but this is just a kind of a look at Kingdom Come Deliverance. For people who haven't played it, it's a decent game. Just give it some time. It picks up pretty quickly, and if you're one for RPGs and the medieval scene, then this will be right up your alley. So anyway, that's pretty much it for me, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.